So I know everybody's inbox over the last couple of days has been probably flooded with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League videos. I get it. I'm late. Okay. I have a life outside of this, believe it or not. I feel like with the way the channel has been over the last couple of weeks, I'm not too happy always being negative, because when I started this channel, I wanted it to be a positive place on the internet. It's why I always try to look at the positives of everything, minus a few things. Games like Concord and Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League have really been my two major games that I've covered in a negative light. And that's because I try not to be fake in my videos. I try my best to give you my most honest opinions on every single thing, whether it gets me hate, whether it gets me likes. I don't really give a shit. I'm just trying to speak my mind here because I play a lot of games and I'm a young dude. I like playing video games, and I will always like playing video games, even when I'm old and I'm still making videos for the 100, 200 people that watch. I don't really give a shit. It's mainly so that way there is a place for open discussions and fair discussions, minus some things here or there, and this is one of those minuses. Now, if you do like Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, I envy you, because I really, really wanted to like this game. However, there has been a lot of things that have pushed me away from this game. And that's someone who is genuinely a big, I don't like saying big comic book fan, because it's not like I follow every single issue for every single DC and Marvel character, but I do really love comics as a medium, as a universe, TV shows, movies. I'm all about it. And I was all about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I was probably one of the only people. I don't think I was making videos on it at the time, but I really was jarring for this game to be successful. After the delays and everything, I really was hoping that what was left of Rocksteady would be able to save this game. They'd be able to get rid of the looter shooter aspects. They'd be able to make it not a super big live servicey game, even though we already knew that that was what was going to be, and that at least the story of the game would be there. Unfortunately, that's not the case. And with Season 3 just now being released or revealed, whatever, it's proven my point. So Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League Season 3 launched on October 1st. And with it, we basically got an expansion of Metropolis. We got some Gotham elements. We got a new Brainiac fight. We got some new skins and weapons. I, again, don't really care. The biggest aspect of this season that truly grinds my gears is the added character. Now, I know what you're going to say, okay? Lawless is cool. And I do like the concept of this character, and I like the concept of Rocksteady really shaping their own characters to be unique, to make themselves stand out. I'm totally okay with that. In the Arkham games, they really shaped Batman and Joker's relationship into their own thing. They shaped Dick Grayson into a whole different type of Nightwing. Same with Tim Drake and Barbara Gordon. I think they did a really great job, and Jason Todd, by the way, which we won't talk about. They genuinely do a really good job shifting characters in their own way. However, after the whole Mrs. Freeze thing of last season, I was really jarring for the fans of this game to get a authentic Suicide Squad level character. And unfortunately, instead, they get a carbon copy of Deadshot, but just a younger version. It's literally, Lawless is Deadshot's daughter, and from what I've seen, what I've heard, it's pretty much the exact same. Obviously, there's differences, right? The animations are different. The way they fight things could be different, but most of it and the general concept of both of their characters are generally the same. Now, for me, this game lost me with the Joker. I didn't like Joker's design, so frankly, I just didn't do it. I didn't play it. I haven't played this game since it came out. It was frankly this game. I hope I make money on YouTube before the end of the year, before tax season starts, so I could write this game off, because that's how bad it was. I don't enjoy this game at all. And I have a video explaining my thoughts on it, which I didn't really like the video, but that's neither here nor there. This character is exactly the type of character that this game should not be adding at this point. Because yes, we got Joker. Yes, we got Mrs. Freeze. I get it. Those are characters in the comics. But for me, personally, when I see the Suicide Squad as a team, I do not think of these characters. I think of someone like Deathstroke. I think of someone like Killer Croc. I think of, even in the shitty Suicide Squad movie, what was the dude's name? The dude that was literally like the devil, the fire character. I think of him. I think of those types of characters more than what was the samurai chick's name? I don't know. I haven't seen the movie since it came out because it was awful. But characters like that, I think of belong in this game more than someone like Lawless. Now, people are saying that Deathstroke will lead season 4. And obviously that is a really good thing. But at this point, the player count for this game is so low and they are doing things so slow in terms of reestablishing their universe and their rules that I'm just so over it at this point. According to this Forbes article, Suicide Squad drew something like 150 and 250 peak characters on Steam nightly over this last week. That is absolutely crazy. And that this new season, the launch of season 2 drew just over 500 players, a sixth of what the game, I think they meant to say season 3 here, but that's regardless, under 1,000 players for a Rocksteady game, a live service game. That is astronomically terrible. It's so bad. Obviously, we don't have the console numbers, but that's just on Steam, whatever. Who cares? To be completely honest, the reason I haven't covered the leaks or the rumors or whatever about Rocksteady leading a new Batman game, a new Arkham game or whatever, is because I don't want them to right now. I think right now they need to completely finish this game off and they need to take a step back and really think about what they want to do here, because Rocksteady is in a very, very particular spot that not a lot of dev teams have been in. They had this astronomical flop, this game that did not succeed by any metric, didn't get good sales numbers, didn't have good player count, didn't have good player retention, probably cost them millions of dollars to make. And they are getting a second chance immediately after, but they still have to finish what they've promised here and what they've built up. Now, for me personally, if at the end of season 4, all of the Justice League characters just came back alive, I would wash my hands with it and never think about this game again. Unfortunately, I don't make the decision, so that's not what's going to happen. But at this point, it really just feels like it's very cash grabby. It feels like, yes, we're releasing these characters and you can unlock them for free and get all these skins, or you could spend money in different aspects. And it's just like, at this point, it's funny. It's like you're laughing at somebody who has a broken foot and they're trying to run. Like, it's just not fun to laugh at, but you're still gonna laugh at it. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of this. Maybe, again, if you are, that is 1000% okay. And I'm actually very happy for you that you're still getting content, because I do know that there are people out there who this was the only game they purchased this year. This was the game that they were waiting for. They were saving up. They love Rocksteady, and they got served basically shit on a silver platter. And I feel really bad for those people. And I hope that they still get some enjoyment out of it, because this game does have some bare bones functions that you could find fun. That you could, not me though, because I think this game is fucking boring. Again, there is also a lot of content with this free update. But for me personally, it's not worth clearing up the space on my PC for this game to get reinstalled. It's just not something I'm a fan of. It's not something I really want to play. And it's just not something I even want to think about, because again, I try to live my life positively, and this game gives me negative thoughts. But yeah, if you think differently, that's, again, 100% okay. I'm happy for you. But that's my thought on Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League and the recent drama that this game has been involved with pretty much since it launched. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear it. I'm gonna really try to not do any more negative topics. I'm glad I got the last video out before this one, because this one's back to being negative. The last like 4 videos on the channel, besides the Escape Laboratory or whatever, except for Escape Factory, has been negative. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry for being a negative Nancy right now, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.